Okay, so you always want to know how to be the #1 Aiku. Me personally, I'm not the #1 Aiku, but I can give you some tips and tricks for you to become. First and foremost, we need to get down with Aiku's kick. Aiku's first ability can only be used while you have the ball in hand, and it's a movement ability. One, taking a step back and then taking a step diagonally to your right. And ending up here, this whole move has iframes. Aiku's second move, which I can't really show you in here, but I'll put a clip up, is reflexive tackle. This goes through iframes, but can be dribbled and countered, and it goes about the distance of no. It goes about the distance of a side dash, I'd say, almost. But the perk is, you get to go through iframes, which can counter movement abilities and even shot abilities. Venom Trap is similar to Nagi's control, and it is also similar to Don Lorenzo's grab move. It's just another leap for when the ball is above you, or like airborne, just in general. So it can be used to trap the ball from other people's shots, or to intercept passes, or it can also just be used to like Foxy jump scare the hell out of your opponent. Like you could just, you know what I'm saying? And it goes mad far, actually. Like, I'd say about 1.5 tiles, maybe even 2 tiles if we stretch it. Venom Trap's just, well, it's a trap. It's Venom Trap. Just use it how you would control or Don Lorenzo. Use it for defensive, since this is a defensive, like, character. Although you can play CF with it, because of reflex tackle, I would play CM. Or, just play whatever position you like to play, but he is more defensive, although he does have a lot of offensive capabilities. So, Aiku's ultimate, it's really good because it can be both offensive and defensive. With ultimate defense and a former striker. Ultimate defense summons like a big anaconda or snake that catches all in-air balls, where all balls are like in a shot, and then he headbutts it away. You can just spam this when someone gets to your goal, and it'll like almost always, unless you're way too far, catch the ball. So with Aiku, you're supposed to be playing back anyway, so you should be able to get ultimate defense. There's nothing really special about it. Just spam it when someone's about to shoot at your goal. Former striker is a shooting move that has some pretty crazy range, I'd say. You can hit it from here, probably like all the way back here, actually, I'd say. And it's just your like an average shoot move. Some people say it has an air variant. We can test that out right now. But you can do it in the air. I mean, it's not really a variant, but who knows, maybe I messed it up. I know some people say it has an air variant. Boom. All I know is that you can use it inside the air, or you can use it grounded either. Under this normal ability text, there's not much to really. I'm gonna be like reviewing footage to show you how to use each one effectively. The only ability that really has like a tech is Serpent Sway. You can negate like its movement if you just turn your screen. Some clarification on this. When I mean movement, I meant movement of the first dash that dashes you backwards, not the second dash. I didn't really explain like too well further than that, but that's what I mean by negate the movement. It's the first one. Like that, you can just stay and then do the second one to move. That's useful. I'll show you in footage like when I do it, because people, when you stay here, they'll slice, and then you just take off this way, and then you'll be fine. Or you could always just turn around and then boom, bam. But Serpent Sway is probably like one of the best Aiku moves, if I'm gonna be honest, because it's so unpredictable and you can turn it so many ways. Like you'll see a lot in the footage I'm gonna show you, since you get iframes throughout all of it. Instead of jumping backwards, if you just flick your screen backwards, then you'll go forward, and then it usually takes you to the right, like diagonally right. So you just cancel out that movement by looking diagonally left, and it will take you forward. Or you can even go more right if you wanted to, just by going like this, go further to the right. But just know, whatever movement you do, just make it according to diagonal right. So to go straight, you just turn this way. Your character go this way. You can use Venom Trap a bit offensively, I guess. Something I've done before is I've shot it up at here, Venom Trapped it, dodge, and then scored it. It was extremely lucky, like extremely lucky, and their goalkeeper wasn't like good at all. It wouldn't work on the bot. But hey, I mean, if you wanted some like aura points or something, you could go for it, try and do it. Reflex tackle is straightforward. It doesn't have any text. None that I've found so far actually, besides using it after a burst of speed. So like boom, and then like boom. Because side dash, it has the same distance as a side dash, which means doing that will make it the same distance as a slice. But just use reflex tackle is more about like positioning on the field and like when you choose to use it, really. So there's not really any text. Jumping doesn't make it any better because you fall before. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tips and techs. Now base techs you need to learn with Aiku. Obviously looking at this moveset, it's missing something. Just scratch that out real quick. It's missing a shot. Aiku doesn't have a shooting ability, which means he has less power than all the others, which is fair because you're not really supposed to be like, you know, an egoist with Aiku, but come on now. We're gonna be unstoppable, guys. Gotta stop all those burglars. So how do we get around this fact? Well, if you don't know, ability shots aren't even that good, and to be honest, I've slowly started to use less and less of them, especially since reflex tackle is so good. The real shots you should be using are the new volley mechanics, which I might make just a base tech video eventually. But yeah, no, the base volleys are absolutely crazy against human GKs. I have a GK friend and he told me that they were crazy. It's like stupidly fast, especially since volleys don't slow down when you're in this box. It doesn't lose speed when you're inside of the box, or at least it doesn't seem like it does. Look at that. I'd still use it outside the box because what most goalkeepers will try and do is, so you shoot in like a cone pattern, so they're gonna try and leap forward to cut off the cone. So really the range I feel like you would volley from is about here, yeah, like here-ish, and then that'll get you, as you can see, that'll get you right there. As you've seen me do this, that, and then I'll try and volley, or some people might go like this and then charge up the volley. Human goalkeepers can pick up on that and they can get there. They know you're about to volley, so that's why there's a tech I like to call the instant volley, where you can just use it like just a normal little kick and get the volley down. So basically you want to heel flick, but then you want to press E immediately after you press the heel flick, so it looks something like this. Okay, you'll know because the ball will be closer to you and you'll see like your character hovers over the black spot. What does this have to do with Aiku, and what does it have to do with volleying? Well, as you can see from the frames, your character is under the shadow, and the one thing that you need for a volley is to be in that shadow when the ball comes to you, right? So using this, we can get what I like to call the instant volley. All you want to do to perform this tech, this is even if you have your dribble by the time like you're by the goal, say like right here, you want to stop moving, do the tech, and just hold shoot, and then bam. They can slice you during this, like during the volley, not during the startup, which is why hopefully they waste their slice during this while you dribble, because yeah, they can take it during the volley. This tech is not only for volleying though, but it can also be for headers. Instead of looking up and taking your view off the field, which is crucial that Aiku does have his view on the field for reflex tackle, you can instead just header off of the tech. Simply just, I don't think you have to kill your motion for this one. No, you don't. You can still stay moving. This is good because this can lead to mix-ups for people. When they see you do this, they might think, oh, he's gonna volley. But instead of volleying there, you could volley there instead. Just a lot of mix-ups you can do. Boom. Using this tech. Okay, so here we are at the good old Aiku files. And these are basically clips that I'm just gonna review at the end of the video to show you like some of the tips, since I'm not really good at like explaining them purely. So I thought I had the average egoist teammate, but he ended up passing and I was unprepared for it, like completely. I get the ball from an I get the ball from my teammate. As you can see, Serpent Sway coming in handy again. Do I neutralize it here? Side dash. No, I end up going back. Go forward. Go back here. As you can see, this is a human GK. So this is like proof. This does work on GKs. Boom, volley. And the only reason I didn't do the tech is because one of the flaws with the tech that I showed you is that you need dribble to be off of cooldown. As you can see, I just used dribble on that guy. So dribble's on cooldown. So all I have left to do is that right there. Boom. This is just from matches me and my friends were playing, just friendly matches, but there's like information that I can show you throughout these ones. So first off, we start off here, as well, obviously, as you can see, and my opponent's playing Boro and he's a Psy. So I see him start off with the ball, and obviously Boro, since they always want to, he's going to use that zip zap move, which gives him just a wall of iframes just everywhere. So what I look for is this little sprint animation right here, as you can see, and then this red appears. You can already see me, look, see? You can already see me proc the move right here. The minute I see the red, boom, took it. Teammates here, this is just like a common read. Just commonly when I take the ball, I usually press E, because usually, as you can see, they try to steal. And then that basically breaks me through. I get through there. Boom. Free goal. So I'm thinking, okay, then he's going to end up somewhere here. So I need to catch there before he does. And then tackle. As you can see, I'm there, but miss. Wow. The only time hitboxes are good in this game. A 1v2. Right there's what I was explaining earlier. How you could use the trap to gain movement, and as you can see, that lined me up to intercept his ball because it got me in front of him. Boom, throw it back, dash, just get the iframes. You can hear him, he's flabbergasted. Right, so now I have possession of the ball. I get it. This is a really bad position, and that's what I noticed here. He's at my flank, he's in front of me. If he slides, I'd have to use, you know, my dash or something. But then he's also there to back him up. So how I decided to get out of this is by using one of the mix-ups that I was talking about with the Serpent Sway. So I use it, I stay in place. And that's so, look, both of them are dashing in here because I'm still stationary here. So obviously, you know, they're going to dash. But then I get that second burst of momentum, boom, I'm out of there. And then the entire like minute, like the short of like what I was thinking like through my mind being an Aiku player. So this is a bad play on me. I really could have intercepted this. Oh no, my Venom trap was on cooldown. That's probably why I didn't intercept it, but that could have been an easy slide. I guess I wasn't trying to what was I saying? I guess I wasn't trying to risk it because that would leave me stunned and we're right by the goal, and I feel like I'd rather have reflex tackle when he's up there trying to shoot than, you know, have my face in the grass. Boom. I waste reflex tackle for the movement to get there before him because my run's on cooldown right here, as you can see. So movement, he makes just a header. I take advantage of the header. I steal the ball. Pass up to my teammate. He throws that bitch. That Don runs the ball down. Holy crap. He passes. I have Venom Trap. I don't know if I tried to intercept, but this would have been like right here in this situation. Would have been a really good intercept. I didn't try to Venom Trap. I just tried to slide and I miss. Yeah. Luckily he bricked, but that was really bad on my part. I should have just Venom Trap. Venom Trap would have captured it there. Like if there's a ball ever above you, just Venom Trap. Right, all running there. So I'm pretty sure I sway more. I don't. I would have swayed more this way, so then he could pass in and I'd be open center, but I guess it's not what I was thinking. He bricks. Well, he doesn't brick. Don just fucking walls his ball. I'm right here. This is perfect sliding distance. LeBron gets it. Give me that ball. Now I have a teammate here, but instead, I fake out the header. Wow. No, that guy was gone. Fake out the header. And then this is prime Serpent Sway. This is literally prime Serpent Sway. Watch this. Use it. Go back. Boom. All in. Oh my god. 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them. One of them was going back to guard it. As you can see, just Serpent Sway, the unpredictability of Serpent Sway is just so good. You can twist your camera in any direction. This is basically a side dash, but I twisted my body, right? Almost like the tech I was showing you guys, where you just neutralize your speed and stay still. And wow, this is crazy. As you can see, I'm still here. So he didn't try to tackle me. He tried to bait out my slide by using F so he could tackle me. But instead, I'm over here. He's over there. He's just in a circle. Run past him. Now I'm to his teammate. Ooh. Okay. I would not recommend doing this in a normal game. These are friends of mine. But it could work. Honest to God, it could work. You probably bait out a movement ability, something, get it off of them. But I had no way to move forward past him. My dribble's on cooldown, my run's on cooldown, my slice is on cooldown. I can't really, like, header's not too reliable. So my gears get to turning and I decide, what if I just give him the ball and I dash through him? And then go for the goal. I wouldn't really recommend that. I was completely out of options, as you saw there. So I've been his trap for more speed, and look, he didn't expect me to be able to gain this much distance within such a little time. So leap, slide, give me that. As you can see, he's flabbergasted. Because Venom Trap can genuinely get you a lot of distance. It's really good. And nice. Okay, starting off with this one. Teammate. I see him going over here, so I'm expecting an F and then into the zip move, because most Boros do that, I'm gonna be honest, to try and get like the most distance that they can. He just goes straight into the zip move. I see the red, turn around, dash. Give me that. This move's weird. With reflex tackle, you just want to reflex tackle straight down the middle, because odds are they're probably going to end up there. You can take it. So this is more gameplay in terms of reflexive tackle. He's going this way. As you can see, Aiku, you really have to read your opponent, because his kit just works better when you need to read your opponent in general, but with Aiku, if you can do it, especially. Do I use reflexive tackle here? No, I just run with him to get to the ball. I go to match it, so I'm already flanking this way, going to my right. I see this. I see the leaves. Well, alright. I'd specifically see the leaves kick up. Normally, or I guess I would even do this too. I'd press F and try to get as much distance as I can with like a ability that has iframes. So, look. Boom. I side dash. Instantly proc once I see this stance. And the reason I do this is because he just uses F and nothing else he has in his kit would put him in a forward stance like that besides the move that would get him halfway across the field. And slice technically would, but he'd have to get rid of the ball. So bam, stole that ball. Let me know down in the comments if you just want like a base video, if you want any more of these like informative type videos. I've never really edited something like this, nor have I talked this much in a video before. Holy crap. Yeah, 1 AM. But no, I enjoyed this. Hopefully I see some unstoppable Aikus out there. And for my final tip to you all, please pass the ball.